My name is Antonio Zanzonico. I've been a tailor for 70 years. Well, I was born in Moliterno, and my mother, she died with a TB in 1941, and my father got married again, and he died in 1945 with a tumor of the stomach. So before he died, he sent me away to his sister in Foggia. My father was a mechanic, and he was a taxi. He had his own taxi. What I remember going to school is that my father, he had a garage, and he would wait for me to go to school because I passed by the garage. And he was waiting in the morning with a slice of bread and honey on top. Make sure that I ate. It's 70 years that my father died, and when I think of him, I almost cry because he really loved me. It's really something that I can't even talk about it. I went to school in Foggia, and the school was 6 days, but only from 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, you went home to have dinner. At 3 o'clock, they forced young boys to go and learn a trade. And everybody else chose some to be carpenter, mason, shoemaker, barber. The tailor that trained me, his name was Michele. But he taught me all I know, but he never paid me. The only pay I got is when we finished a suit, and then I delivered the suit to the customer. And the customer usually would give me a little tip. So I was a tailor from 10 until I came to this country. But when I was 18, I was a real tailor. My father had 3 brothers. They were all in America. And one of the brothers, he decided to call me, to make me come to this country, because he knew that I was an orphan. I had no family. And so I came over in 1953 with a boat. The boat was called the Constitution, from the American Export Line. We left Napoli on the 20th of December 1953, and we got to New York on the 29th of December. And I came with only one pair of pants, one jacket, nothing else, not much. I bought a business on Clinton Avenue near Irvington Center, and the business only cost me about $1,000. And in the business, there was a room for me to sleep. So there I cooked, there I ate, and I did everything there. And then they took me in the army, and I had to get rid of the business. After that, there was an old Italian man that wanted to sell his business in Newark near the city hall. And so I had accumulated a few $1,000s, and I paid for the business $3,500, the whole business. And I bought it off him in 1962, 63. 1988, I bought the building where my business was. And I took care of 5 mayors during 40 years in that building. And then the doctors told me that I needed a triple bypass. And so the doctors suggested that I sell the business. And so I sold everything, and I bought a house in Pennsylvania, here in Salt Creek. And I didn't do anything for 2-3 years. And then I said, gee, I'm too young yet. And I opened up a tailor shop only for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I said to myself, wait a minute, I'm paying rent. Why can't I work 5 days? the rent would be the same. And then the place got too small and I moved here. And now I'm here about 8, 9 years. Well, I come in the morning, a half hour before I open up, 8:30, and I clean up and I organize little things. And then I open up at 9 o'clock and I start doing the work for that particular day. Because when a customer comes, you have to have the clothes ready. This way they don't have to come twice. You know what I mean? If I promise something for Monday, I make sure that it's ready Monday early. And if I promise something for Tuesday, I try to make it Monday also. This way, if some people, they happen to pass by, they say, oh, I know you promised me for tomorrow, but I just happen to be passing by. And then I say, well, no, it's ready. I'm always ahead of them. When I do tailoring, I have to like it myself first. That means the job has to be done properly. And this way the customer gonna like it, but I have to like it first. When I came from Italy, people used to have the pants always pressed with a crease in the front. And the shoes, they were all clean and polished. What I see is people, young people, not keeping up with tradition. They don't wear the same clothes. So I assume that within 10, 15 years, 20, there won't be no more tailors. There might be a tailor here and there, but just like shoemakers today, you can't find them. I have the sewing machines with me for about, I say, 50 years. They are my friends. Most of the time I fix them myself. When I close my store, I'm going to feel bad to let them go because they've been with me so long. And so I don't really know what to do when the time comes. I want to be remembered as a good tailor, an honest tailor. You know, honest tailor. I don't cheat anybody. My father did all he could for me, and I did all I could for my children. And I am proud that they are middle class. I was able to do that. And that's what we always have to do. We have to make sure that we do for our children some better than what the life we had.